Welcome back everybody. Today we're going to take a closer look at the Mora Bushcraft Black. A really good knife for the price. I have used this knife pretty good. I'm really liking this knife. So if you want to see a bit more of this knife, stay tuned. And if it's your first time watching, don't forget to subscribe. Click also the bell notification button so you won't miss out on upcoming videos. About the Mora Bushcraft Black. It's a knife I've owned a few years now, I think. And yeah, I'm really pleased with that knife. And it's not so expensive. Here we have the Mora Bushcraft Black. This knife, you have a blade length of 109 millimeters and the total length is 232 millimeters. It's a rat tail tang knife, not a full tang. And this knife here in Sweden, it costs about 300 Swedish crowns, so 30 euros. And it's a really good knife. My first bushcraft knife, or what you want to call it, that I'm really pleased with. You have a rubberized handle that's pretty comfortable. And yeah, this knife I have used pretty good. I have also abused it, batoning. That has held up to that. So let's take a closer look at this knife and make a small fire, as always. Small light batoning, it's okay with this knife. Ooh, this wood is pretty moist inside. It's going to get hard to start up a fire with this. Some fat wood, and my fire steel. You have a pretty good 19-degree spine here, and you can scrape your fat wood on something else to do dust or something. I love my fat wood. Here we have some fat wood. Let's take some bigger parts. You can't go wrong with fat wood. So there we go. We got our fire going. With some help of fat wood, birch bark, and our Mora Bushcraft Black. Of course, fire steel also, or ferrocerium rod. The wood is pretty damp, so don't want to put too much. Heavy smoke. The sheath of the Mora Black is just a plastic sheath. I don't know if you can see, it has some marks here because I have heated it up and clamped here, because in time my knife fell out pretty easy. It's pretty solid now. That's good, so I won't drop my knife. Now I can feel the heat from the fire. It's good. Winter time. It's good to have some heat. So yeah, my final thoughts of the Mora Bushcraft Black. It's that I'm really satisfied with this knife. You get a good knife for the price. It's a knife, in my opinion, that's very comfortable in the grip. I have small hands. I'm really satisfied with the 90-degree spine for doing some shavings and scraping my ferrocerium rod. I'm really satisfied how sharp I can get this knife. It's a pretty good steel. I don't know exactly which carbon steel this is, but it's pretty easy to sharpen. It holds an edge pretty good for the price of the knife, and you can get it razor sharp. The sheath is the only complaint I have. It's a plastic sheath. As you know, I love my leather sheath, so maybe someday I will get the leather sheath to my Mora here. But otherwise, it's a practical sheath. You don't have to maintain it. The only thing I did was clamp this so it will have a better retention for the knife to not fall out. And if you're going to use your knife heavy with much batoning, maybe this is not the knife for you because it's not a full tang knife. But otherwise, you can do some light batoning with it. For me, it has held up pretty good. It's a nice small knife. I can really recommend this knife if you're looking into it. If you don't want to put $100, $200, $300, $400 in a knife, this is a good beginning knife. And from there, you can take it away and grow your knife collection. So this was one of my first bushcraft knife. So there we go, we had a small look at the Mora Bushcraft Black. Hope you liked my video. Don't forget to subscribe and also click the bell notification button so you'll be notified every video I load up. And I'll see you on the next time. Some close-ups of the knife so you can get a better look of the knife. So there we go. The Mora Bushcraft Black.